This right here is Tanya, my 2017 T100. In case you didn't know, T100 is a model designation, meaning it could do the ton. That's 100 miles per hour right off the dealer floor. Back then, 100 years ago, that was a huge deal. Now, when I bought this bike, I had been a Triumph technician for about a year. So believe me, I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. Now, the way I found this bike, I found it at such a crazy low price. I had a tow truck driver pick it up sight unseen. Now, before I tell you why, let me tell you how I picked this bike. The number one rule when buying any used motorcycle, it has to run. So when the tow truck driver got onto the site, I had him fire it up and take it around the block to make sure it was rideable. Everything else I could take in stride. Let's get into why the bike was so cheap. Or rather, I actually don't even know where to begin, because the gas tank looked like it survived the snowstorm. The handlebars were so rusty that the throttle stuck. Headlight bulb was faded. Headlight lens was oxidized. The chain was rusty. The wheels were rusty. The rear caliper bolt, it was completely stripped. So, don't even get me started about that idling issue. Basically, the bike was screaming for some love.
And appearance aside, mechanically, Tanya was just as rough. She wouldn't even idle properly, and the spark plugs were shot. On top of that, she was due for a full annual service. So here's what I did. Replaced the spark plugs, went through every major maintenance item, renewed the brake fluid, refreshed the coolant, and completed all outstanding recalls. After all that, she finally ran like she was supposed to. Now, with all the work done, Tanya really shines. Here's what I love about her. She's the perfect modern classic. Simple, clean lines, and timeless style. The engineering is straightforward and easy to understand. Once you get the revs up, she's an absolute blast to ride. As a technician, I can tell you she's super easy to service. And lastly, she holds a strong resale value. A bike that makes sense in every single way. Well, maybe not in every way, because there are definitely things I don't like about Tanya. At idle, she sounds like a sewing machine. The 5-speed transmission feels a little bit limiting at highway speeds. The spoked wheels mean inner tubes, which equals finger-pinching tire changes. And the pea-shooter exhaust, it really blocks access to the rear axle. The last one is the dumbest design flaw on the bike, especially with the chain service every 200 miles and adjustments every 600 miles. After everything that's been said and done, the big question remains. Would I buy another T100? Yes, and only if the price is right. It's simple, reliable, and has a character that's hard to find. But if you hate tube-type wheels, or you do a lot of highway riding, you might want to step up to something with cast wheels and a 6-speed. I swapped the old gas tank for a glossy black one, put on new handlebars and added teardrop bar end mirrors, replaced the headlight bowl along with a brand new headlight, and the seat, I went with a ribbed bench-style comfort seat. Out back, I installed a gloss finish straight twin 900 rear fender, replaced the chain, and did a thorough rust cleanup on the wheels, spokes, and all the controls. Honestly, it was amazing to see her start coming back to life. Given my experience working on Triumph motorcycles, I knew a few things for sure. The exposed engine makes maintenance simple. The overall design is straightforward. Engine, frame, suspension, wheels, brakes. And best of all, it only has 3 computer modules. That's right, Just ECM, instruments, and ABS. For a modern motorcycle, that's refreshingly simple. Combined with the fact the bike looks phenomenal, the epitome of a modern classic. Tanya went from a beat up, neglected mess to something I'd rate a solid 7 out of 10.
This bike is what started my whole Triumph ownership story. And it's actually what has pushed me to start sharing my knowledge with you guys here on YouTube. If you're a Triumph owner or you want to be, hit subscribe. The next video will cover all the biggest mistakes that new Triumph owners make. See you guys next time.